obviously his biological son. But he himself is not qualified to be a father. Still staring blankly at his son calling someone else dad, Jong-hoon felt sad in his heart. So he created a lot of opportunities to be able to meet children. Give the boy a toy to be closer to him. Junhee also had fun playing with him. Eun-soo said she had to go home. But Junhee is already addicted. On this side, the president is fighting for rights with Dong-yeon at the company. Prepare to kick him out, bringing Jong-hoon to the position of president. But Dong-yeon soon planned to climb up. Spread rumors that Jong-hoon has a son outside and want to entice the company's largest shareholder, but don't know who. Instruct Jae-yeol to find and convince him. Eun-soo takes Junhee to meet her grandmother. Soon Jae finally understands why Eun-soo left. No longer wanted her to reunite with her son. Just hoped to still be able to meet Junhee. Eun-soo went out into the street and accidentally bumped into a man. The man fell to the ground. Pick up the cherry again and say sorry to it. This action makes people feel strange. He said that everything has a life. Eun-soo gave him a charity smile. As a result, he picked up cherries to eat. Also asked if she wanted to try. Eun-soo is hesitating whether to eat or not. Then he kept talking about the benefits of fruit. Eun-soo shyly picked up the cherries, then immediately left. This strange man is a new role. My name is Ji Hyun-woo. Then he went to meet Dong-hee again. He is the famous chef in Paris. Now open a Western restaurant here. Dong-hee wants to invite him to cooperate with Manbok Company. He said that he is very close to Minute Dong-yeon. At this time, the reporting staff has finished pasting the recruitment advertisement. Hear him say his employees don't need a degree, just qualified. In Dong-hee's heart, there is a suitable person. Go back and introduce Eun-soo to work. When the two met, they found out that it was the same person they had just met. Hyun-woo asked her if she had ever done this job. Yes. Seeing Se-yeon behind, her face suddenly changed. Se-yeon seeing Eun-soo was also very surprised. Hyun-woo went up to ask if the two knew each other. Se-yeon did not answer. Just wanted him to talk to her. But Hyun-woo said to no first. So don't pay attention to Se-yeon. Se-yeon angrily returned to the company. It turns out that two people in Paris were once in love. Then Se-yeon dumped him. She is afraid that this time Hyun-woo will return home to avenge her. On this side, Hyun-woo is also very satisfied with Eun-soo's workmanship. Tell her to go home and wait for the announcement. Then asked her if she knew Se-yeon. Eun-soo admits that he knows her. Hyun-woo can also see that the relationship between the two is not very good. Afraid Eun-soo and Hyun-woo cooperate to defeat me. Se-yeon warns him not to hire Eun-soo. But when Hyun-woo heard this, he wanted to recruit Eun-soo even more. He didn't change anything, just making people mad. Jong-hoon also came to find Hyun-woo. Officially invite you to join. Competition career advisor of Western restaurant. A challenger like Hyun-woo quickly agreed. In the evening, Jong-hoon wants to go out with Junhee for 10 minutes tomorrow. Eun-soo's reply message was seen by Se-yeon. What? Let him meet Junhee. Lee Eun-soo. Don't you remember anything? The next day Jong-hoon bought a lot of things and waited since early morning. Eun-soo was also on time to bring Junhee to. Junhee, play with me for an hour. Mom goes to the supermarket to buy food. Is it okay to play with this uncle, Mom? I will protect Junhee. You can rest assured. Yes, I will protect you. I also don't know what Junhee likes. So brought a lot of things. Why do you buy so much? Wow. Jong-hoon said he doesn't know what Junhee likes. Should buy all. Eun-soo talks too much. Junhee has never been so good before. Many such toys. Tell me to only choose a few that I like. Jong-hoon was worried again. He's afraid Junhee won't like to play with him. Eun-soo told him to calm down. Junhee will like you. This is the first time Jong-hoon is allowed to go out alone with his son. But the child did not know. Only accept Jin Ji-yoo as the father. He was very worried. Afraid that this uncle will take his father's place. Jong-hoon was also helpless and could only praise his father as a good person. He told Junhee that he wanted to hug him. Of course the boy agreed. The scene of father and son hugging was also seen by Eun-soo. The next day Eun-soo also received a notice to go to work. Officially coming to a Western restaurant to work as a chef. And Jong-hoon also heard the news. The largest shareholder is Ji Hyun-woo. He went to the restaurant looking for you. Also know that Eun-soo is working here. Then Jong-hoon went to see Hyun-woo. He wants you to vote for him in the general meeting of shareholders. Hyun-woo disagrees with the trust, as well as the trust strategy. When I finished, I wanted to leave. Then Jong-hoon asked him to take care of Eun-soo. But Hyun-woo did not agree to this recourse, saying that the person is incompetent. Then you will be fired immediately. Just finished speaking. Suddenly the pot in the kitchen caught fire. Eun-soo's first reaction was to splash water, but was immediately pushed away by Hyun-woo. Then take a wet towel to put out the fire. Lee Eun-soo, are you crazy? Why splash water in oil? This is the most basic. But she didn't know. Can you come into my kitchen? From now on, don't come here anymore. Know it yet? Immediately go out. Come out to me now. The first day at work was fired. Eun-soo comes to the office. Please give me one more chance. But he refused, and said she was not suitable for this profession. Still, she stayed to clean the kitchen. Hyun-woo stood by silently observing. Se-yeon accidentally saw a photo of Jong-hoon and Joon-hee. Was robbed by Jae-yeol and hidden. Se-yeon asked him what he took these pictures for. He explained, intending to use rumors of Jong-hoon's own son. Let Jong-hoon lose the shareholder meeting. Se-yeon firmly opposes. She couldn't make Joon-hee's identity public. But let Minute Dong-yeon be the president. I can't because my brother is the president. But my son can't do it properly. What? So she came to threaten her brother. If the identity of Joon-hee is revealed, then you will go missing with the baby. But Dong-yeon said this meeting is very important to her. Success or failure depends on this. Se-yeon tells him not to worry. I will help you win. Now Dong-yeon also knows who has the largest stake. It is the owner of the Western restaurant. When I got there, I found Ji Hyun-woo cleaning. Dong-yeon arrogantly asked what he was doing here. Feeling that you are still the lowly man of 4 years ago. She wanted nothing to do with him. Tell me how far you can avoid me, just go. Hyun-woo finished listening to these teachings of Dong-yeon. It also makes him feel more secure. After Dong-yeon entered, again heard the news that the boss did not have time today. So he did not meet. Dong-yeon used to smile to hide his shyness, and give the director a business card. Tell him if he has time to call me. But he didn't know who he wanted to ask. It's Hyun-woo again who he always looks down on. Hyun-woo also chose to avoid Dong-yeon. At night, Eun-soo is still working hard hoping to be forgiven. The subordinates couldn't stand it, so they went to ask for Hyun-woo. But he remained unmoved. Going to the kitchen heard Eun-soo and his son's conversation. He feels that compared to Se-yeon, she is really a good mother. There's also some movement in my heart.